Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 1, Episode 8, the Season 1 finale for Heartstopper. This time, the title of the episode is Boyfriend, and I am very excited for what that could mean. I mean, the previous episode didn't really end it in a good note for Tao and Charlie's friendship, and for Nick and Charlie's, relationship, because well, Harry exists. That's the reason. And Ben exists. And people like them still exist. And they are here to ruin our lives. Just because, So yeah, we are here. We're ready to see this episode, to watch this episode together. I want to know, how many times have you guys watched the show already? I mean, this is the first time I watch it. And it's wonderful. But I want to know, I really want to know, how many times have you guys watched this show? Because honestly, it's very bingeable, and also, like, you will want to rewatch all the moments, right? I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully we get, I don't know if a declaration of love from Nick to Charlie, like out in public. I don't know if they are there yet. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't hold it against them if they don't do that. The other thing that I want is I want to see more of Darcy and Tara. I think Tara, right? Yes, Tara. I think that they're amazing, they're lovely, and the fact that Charlie and Nick can have another queer couple as well to hang out, it's amazing. And of course Tao and Elle, kind of like, maybe I really think that Tao doesn't realize that there's something there, but we'll see, because I'm totally in love with them as well. So yes, let's see what this episode is about. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Heartstopper. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go to Patreon right now and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, link as always will be in the description down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 1, Episode 8, the Season 1 finale for Heartstopper. Here we go. Wait. Oh, it's Tao. I saw I love you, and I said, Nick said already that he loves him? I didn't read who it was, the message from.
Finally have a rebellious face. Did something happen?
Talk to your sister.
Hear about how he friends. He's getting into fights because of me.
No, he's getting into fight because of himself, because he wants to stand up for what's right. And also because he doesn't want to see you in pain,
And I just feel like
you're not ruining his
maybe
life.
I do just
This is just Ben that has gotten into his head. See, I gave him a second chance. I gave him that, and he betrayed me. The way I hate Ben.
in people's lives.
Don't think that way.
If I didn't exist.
No, don't think that way. Don't think that way. Sweetheart. Oh my god.
Hey.
Don't be weird around him.
Together.
Oh my god. This is so sad. And yes, of course they've been giving him a hard time.
I deserve to be appreciated.
And you are appreciated. I mean, he might not know that he's appreciative, but at the same time, where you want to protect him from the world, there's this good thing as well that you can do, is to walk alongside them, because overprotecting them is not going to get them anywhere. Right? Because there will be moments where you're not going to be around, and you can't protect him from the entire world. So I understand that he doesn't want the same thing that happened to him last year to happen again. But I think that he should understand that, he doesn't need to be as negative you know, as he was about him joining the rugby team, but more so of like, hey, if something happens, you tell me and we figure out a way to handle things, you know? You don't need to suffer alone or anything like that. That's more of the supportiveness that I think that Charlie needed. And that it could have been even better, so Charlie will know that he could talk to Tao about these things without him thinking, oh, maybe Tao will get upset that I'm hanging on, you know, hanging out with Nick, or that I actually do think that Nick likes me. You know, right? I think so. I think that that could have been better than just being overly protective and not letting him make his own mistakes, because sometimes that's just life, you know? When it comes to nothing that it could be potentially violent towards him, both physically and emotionally, right? Yeah.
He just told me that he was going to make him feel a little bit crap about himself.
That's true. See, that is why I love Tao, because, like, even with him overly protecting him, he knows Charlie. He knows him because he's his friend. You know, he cares about him. All of this mess is because he cares about him.
Oh, emotions.
You're joking, right? I love Tao's face. How difficult this is, and also when you're at that age where everything feels like the end of the world, you know? I mean, it's just so stupid that this kids, you know, there are two schools really close to each other, one for boys, one for girls, and they share pretty much a lot of activities, but they're still separate, you know? It's like, what? I'm so glad you have your friends right there for you. Aww, babes! That's so adorable. Aww. What happened? Oh, he has something there. Oh, Charlie.
Disappear, Charlie.
That's so good. That teacher, I love him so much. Like, he's so... That was so beautiful.
Oh no.
Get set!
He's the fastest, right? Yes! That's so good.
Anymore, just because you hate yourself.
Yes, true! That's so good. That's so good. I'm so glad he stood up for himself. That you needed to say that. It needed to be you. That's good, you know, because that will make him feel a lot less like he doesn't want to exist. That's just such a terrifying thought, you know. So good for you, Charlie. Look at them just being cute together. That's so cute. That's so cute. Yes, Isaac is the best. He does have feelings for her too, right? Babes! Babes! You like... There's some butterflies there too! Yes! Oh my god! There he goes. Look at my child being so amazing. Oh, butterflies as well? Oh no, there are... Those are not butterflies. Those are like flowers. I was like butterflies. Is he gonna go and kiss him? I'm gonna cry if you do it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's Imogen!
Sir, aren't you gonna
That's so good! Oh, I love that he's just reading. That's so perfect. That's so perfect.
No?
That's It's so cute. They're so cute.
The beach.
Look at them. Oh my god, they're gonna be adorable. It's so perfect.
I like Charlie Spring in a romantic way, not just a friend way.
You're so adorable. He's so adorable. Nick is so adorable. They're both so adorable.
This would happen to me and my boyfriend.
Oh, yes.
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 Was that not already established the last 10 times I made out? I'm your boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Boyfriend.
Yes. Look at them. They're so... How can they be this perfect?
And me and Charlie, we're
Boyfriends. I know. I mean, I know.
going out. It's called bisexuality.
Oh.
If you've heard of
I wasn't born in the 18th century. How long have you known?
that. Well,
We'll need an Olivia Colman as a mom. Look at them. Oh my god. I want to cry so bad right now. Okay guys, so that was the end of season 1, episode 8, the season 1 finale for Heartstopper, and I love this episode. I love this entire show. It's been so easy to watch it. Such a, like, you get this, like, you know, feeling of just being seen and just being, you know, being understood in a different way. You know, I'm not sure who the people behind the scenes are, who's involved. I'm pretty sure that it's based on like a novel or a comic or something like that. But it's a story. It's so, like, by now I feel like it's like such a universal type of story, you know, because it's not only a coming out story. This episode really hits right in the feelings of how you will feel when you go out, and especially when you are in a relationship with someone who's in the closet. And Charlie has gone through 2 relationships with 2 different boys that are on the closet, you know. The first one, Ben, who is just abusive, you know, because of a lot of self-hate about who he is, because he's figuring out his sexuality. But in that process, he continues to put Charlie down because he hates that part of himself. He hates feeling the way he does. But I feel like that should not be an excuse, because you can be, you know, dealing with a lot of things, but you don't need to take it on anyone. You know, you don't need to be mean to anyone. Like the fact that he continues to treat Charlie as like, I am the best thing to happen to you. You're never gonna get anything better. And projecting your own issues onto him is just so wrong, because like Charlie for you know, for a few nights, maybe for a few, you know, months, days, who knows, moments, he has thought of like not being enough for anyone, you know, believing the things that Ben has said, and like how much easier it will be if he just didn't exist. He believed that he was responsible for Nick losing all his friends, for Nick getting into a fight, for Tao getting into a fight as well, because they were trying to protect him, you know, and that he couldn't do that for himself, so these people needed to do that. And for him to be to say these things is just, you know, so heartbreaking, because a lot of people will feel that way. And like, that is a type of feeling that it's not necessarily because you're gay. It's just, you know, having a partner and like having you know, an abusive partner, whether if it's just psychologically or physically, you know, abusive, you have those moments where you just feel like you don't deserve any of the good things that could happen in your life, you know, feeling that way. And with this story with Charlie in this episode specifically, you kind of prove that how awful, you know, both types of abuse are, you know, and he feels really like, maybe I shouldn't be here. You know, it's so sad to think of that. And like the way his sister reacted by like she was shocked to hear him say that. And of course she's there for him, and she gives him a hug, and it's there for him, and you know, it means a lot, you know. But also his friendship, since he is very close to all of his friends, he needed that to work out as well, you know, because you do rely on your friendships. And like, it was so sad hearing him talk that way, you know. And I was like, when Nick came running to meet with Charlie, I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna do the big thing. And like, you know, but honestly, I like the way they handle it. You know, he came forward and like, you know, grabbed his hand and then took him to the corridor. I think it was a better decision than just, you know, coming out that way, because they still needed to talk. They still needed to have, you know, conversations about whether if they are dating or not. You know, that is very respectful out of him. He also needed to, you know, first tell this important part of his life to the people closer to him, you know, his mom. And I honestly, I understand why he didn't just flat out kiss him in the middle of the field. As romantic as that will have been, there will be more romantic moments, I'm going to guess, because the show has been renewed, I think, for a season or 2 more seasons. So that is fantastic. So there will be time for that, you know. But I think that it was just perfect that you know, they have a time for themselves, that moment of Nick telling him that he wanted to be with him, that he, you know, didn't want to break up, that he's the best person in the world, that, you know, that he doesn't need to think that everything is his fault and all of that. And for Charlie to believe him, it was something that needed to be said between the two of them. It was really no one else's business, you know. So I was really happy that it happened off campus, you know, and they had that moment for themselves. And then for them to, you know, for Nick to make this entire date, you know, where they could be happy. And like, it's just so amazing that can be just relaxed, not worrying about people looking at them, and just being themselves. It was just so beautiful. I love the fact that Nick carries him and he starts screaming, "He's my boyfriend," you know, and like, it was just so cheesy but perfect, you know, because like, I don't know, I honestly think that they have ruined relationships. My standards for like good representation and good queer storytelling are so high right now because of Heartstopper. Like, all other shows need to step up. They need to step up, you know, because that's how you tell a story, and that's just that's how you make your audience just, you know, fall in love with your characters. Honestly, it was just beautiful. It was perfect. It was so realistic. Also, I mean, is that how you say it? Yes, I think so. But it was just amazing, you know. And especially, you know what I like the most as well? You know what I like the most? Oh, I mean, besides everything. I just like that they gave them that opportunity, you know? I love this show. I love this show. Good representation, you know, very relatable. I think that that's the word that I like. If I can describe the show in like one word, it will be relatable, you know. And, you know, here's to more stories, right? Like this one, because honestly, coming out stories, I don't think that they are, you know, ever going to be unnecessary. We need them. It's very clear that we need them, but we don't need to repeat the same thing. And I think that Heartstopper didn't do that. You know, it was very clear from the get-go that Nick really was going to end up liking Charlie a lot more, but it came with progress. Every single thing that happened had a payoff because Nick has been, you know, trying to figure out who he is, and that's what makes it different from the relationship that Charlie had with Ben before, you know. And I think that is just fantastic. I think it's just fantastic, you know. I'm so glad that Harry got suspended and we didn't have to see him on this episode. I'm very glad. And then you also have you also have Elle and Tao. I think Tao is finally realizing that there is something more there, you know. Honestly, he will be the last person to find out that he actually has feelings for Elle. Like, let's be real, but you know, there is this complicated thing between them because both of them don't want more changes in their lives. They don't handle changes that well, and they will rather stay as friends, you know. Oh, my camera's about to turn off. How wonderful. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, what was I saying? Elle and Tao, you know, and Tao being the last one to figure out that he actually likes Elle. Honestly, it's bound to happen, but like that's something that I am also very excited for the next season to see it develop, right? I think it could be amazing, you know. I will really like to know where their relationship is going because it's like so adorable and they are like best friends. So, and like the best relationships are always when they're best friends. I mean, look at Barchi, right? So I am like, I'm totally like in love with them as a couple as well. And like we need to see more of Darcy and Tara as well. They are adorable and like facing the world and just, you know, because they love each other. That is a perfect as well. We got a glimpse of Imogen as Imogen. I don't know if her name is Imogen or Emoji or Imogen. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of the school they are at. I don't know if it's Trunan or Truham or I don't know. But anyways, with their accent is a little bit difficult to like figure out which way to go with how to pronounce that word. Anyways, but also the teacher, the art teacher, he is an angel. I'm pretty sure that God sent him to just be an angel here on earth, honestly, because like the way that he can, you know, let Charlie know about like the things that how like he knows how complicated things can be, especially at his age and, you know, with everything that he's going through. It's just it's so amazing that Charlie has someone, a role model, someone like a little bit older than, you know, a lot older than him, that kind of knows what it's like, you know, and it's so important. That's why representation in every single part of our lives is so important. Because like you can relate, you can like, they will actually, like if you will talk to a straight teacher, I'm not saying that they will not understand you, but if it's a queer teacher, that it goes a little bit deeper, you know, because they know what you're going through, you know. So I find it amazing that the teacher is there kind of like being a guardian angel for Charlie. It's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. What else happened on the episode other than the entire thing that I just said. Oh, the coming out from Nick to his mom, like, beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, one of the best coming out scenes in a while. I'm gonna say it, you know? And, like, her reaction, amazing. That is exactly what you will expect from parents, you know? Because also I am in the same position she is, in the sense of, like, not wanting to create a place where my son feels like maybe he should hide this from me, maybe he should not tell me, or that he thinks that I will not be understanding enough, you know? Honestly, it is about creating a safe space, you know? For anyone, for your kids, because you will want to know if something's up with them, you know, whether if it's about their sexuality, whether if it's just about trouble in school, things like that. You will want for them to feel like they have a safe environment at home, for them to be really who they are and to tell you exactly what they feel and what they want to tell you without being afraid of being judged, of being, you know, upsetting, nothing like that. Truly want to be loved, you know, and I think that is extremely important. But yeah, anyways, I love this episode. I love this entire show. I think it was powerful, so beautifully done, with the story so cohesive and on, like, you know, relatable. Honestly, I'm not gonna get tired of saying that word, because it was. And you know, making this type of content be more, you know, oh, it's another coming out story, in the sense of, like, it becomes more normal, you know, to have this type of stories. And I think they did an amazing job, because honestly, if you, like, there are so many movies and shows that have also done a really good job with that. And this just adds to that as well. So you can have, you know, so you can have kids who are battling and, like, you know, worrying and finding out who they are. They can have this type of representation, and, you know, understand that it is okay to have, you know, to struggle. It is okay to feel, you know, like maybe you are this, you are that, and figuring out, it is completely okay. You don't have to have the answer on the first day, you know. It's okay to work it out. And, you know, shows like this, when there is good representation, they do wonders for everyone, honestly. So, yes, amazing. Thank you to everyone that recommended me this show. If you want me to react to another show, I said it about Young Royals as well. A lot of people recommended that show, but the language barrier thing, something that I was like, that's something that threw me off when I was like searching for if I was going to react to it. If I can watch it with, like, in English, you know, that could be better. But I don't know if you guys want me to do that, or just react to it with the normal, or not with the normal, with the actual voice, right? With the in the real original language. You know, if it's like that, then you guys gonna have to wait a little bit more. But yeah, thank you to everyone who suggested this one, and to everyone who recommended me. Love you. You guys know exactly what I love, and this is a show that I'm going to love, and I'm going to be waiting patiently, not so patiently, for the next season. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction always posted first on Patreon. Continue supporting for more, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time, next season, for season 2 of Heartstopper. Yes, that's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.